Hey, so yeah, if you guys like the request teams, that's cool. You should request more pokes. But well, I looked at my rank and I've lost about 6 or 7 battles straight with that. Something maybe it's just 5, but a lot of battles. Just keep losing with those request teams. But I don't really care. It's just I don't know. That team kind of sucks because yeah. So I'm gonna wait until I get like at least a lot more pokes suggested, and yeah. So you know what I'm saying. But anyways, I'm gonna use this team called On My Toes because it has a lot of switching around and stuff. Everything besides these two guys have one of those switch out moves. And yeah, I'm gonna get my rocks up as he goes into Haunter, which I'm not sure can take me out in one hit, but I'm just going to go for the Drain Punch. He might set up the sub, might go for the Shadow Ball. I'm not completely sure. Might go for the Trick. There are a bunch of things that could happen. I'm not 100% sure that I can live a Shadow Ball, but I'm not 100% sure it'll take me out. So I'm just going to stay in and hope for the best. So it does straight take me out, and that sucks. But what can you do? I don't even know. Let's go into Ludicolo and go for the Scald. Try and get a burn on something if it comes in. Master Fan, not Mr. Fan. And I get a burn on that, so that's good. And he's leftovers, so I'm not too scared of anything, but I am going to go into Electros to resist both the stabs and take the Pain Split. So yeah, and I have my leftovers and stuff, and I could go for the Giga Drain, predicting the Piloswine. Yeah, let's do that. Or he just wants to wow me, so that's cool. I don't know what he's gonna do. I don't think he'll stay in. I don't think he'll go to Piloswine though, because I just went for the Giga Drain, and now I can get off the Volt Switch and go into. What can I go into? I'm gonna go into Primate so that he can't Pain Split on anything, and I'm not sure if CC will take him out from here. I might just go for the Ice Punch to play it safe. Cause yeah, and I'm gonna go for the Ice Punch, take him out, and there is no Rotom Fan to deal with anymore. And the only market left was about half health on my Electros and a burned Electros. So I'm gonna Heal Bell that off, and it should be all good. So he brings in Kangaskhan, not honestly, but oddly here, because I do have Masherna, which is a very cold, hard counter to it. And I would get the initiative, but I'm just going to Heal Bell, get my thing healed, and I see no item on this Haunter. So it leads me to believe that it is indeed Scarfed, maybe Specs. Yeah, those are the two things that I have in mind right now, because they're usually Life Orb or Black Sludge or Leftovers, or no, I'm pretty sure that's what they run, that or Choiced. So this guy's probably Choiced, and he does go for the Shadow Ball, doesn't do too much to Ludicolo, so that is going to lead me to believe it is Scarfed, and I'm going to go for the Leech Seed, not the Scald, because yeah, and he goes into this very oddly, and that's odd because I can just sub. I'm not really scared of that thing at all, and he'll probably go into Kangaskhan here, or yeah, because if he goes into Grumpig, that's that's good for me. So now he actually goes into Haunter, wanting to go for the Sludge Bomb, I guess, and I can just go for the Scald and probably take it out, if not do a lot of damage. And that does do a lot of damage. I don't think I can take a Sludge Bomb though, and I also don't think I want to take a Sludge Bomb. Not sure if Masharna can take two. It probably can, but they would leave it at extremely low health. Shadow Ball is a bit weaker, and that did 26.7%. So I do think Sludge Bomb would be able to take me out from here. And I do think I want Ludicolo, so I'm going to have to think about something real quick. What could what could I do, pretty much? I'm not sure I need Electros. I'm thinking about foddering him right now. He could probably take one, but definitely not two. Yeah, I think I'm going to do that because I don't see Electros being a ton of help this game. Maybe to help with Piloswine, but I have other things for that, and this Haunter is almost gone anyway, so he doesn't have anything to take on Monferno or Primate very well. He does have the Grumpig, but I do have U-Turn and Ludicolo to take that on very well, and yeah, I could, actually, I'm going to cancel that, go for the Giga Drain, just in case he switches, and if not, it'll kill, and I'll get that much more HP back. So that's my thought process there, and wow, 7,000 users online. There's so many people on this website now, and dang it, now that I think about it, Primeape is going to be in a speed tie with it. Whatever. I'm going to go into Primeape now and go for the U-turn. Yeah, go for the U-turn. And I'm actually going to U-turn out into my Ludicolo because I'll get leftovers and because it will pair up against anything besides Kangaskhan very, very well. And if he does go into Kangaskhan, I can just go into Musharna and get initiative on the switch and probably just go back into him or go into Monferno or Primeape and U-turn out. So that's why I like this team. It's called On My Toes because it keeps me and also the opponent on their toes. And see, like right now I have the Pokemon disadvantage, but I don't actually think I have the disadvantage. I actually think that this is in my favor. Yes, so he does lose his Haunter, and now I can go into my Ludicolo, just like I said. And he'll probably go into, I don't know, Electabuzz. I doubt. Well, actually, does Grumpig outspeed me? Maybe it does. If it does, and it can get off the Thunder Wave, that would be bad. But what am I talking about? He goes into Kangaskhan, the one thing that takes on him or my Ludicolo very well, and I can just Baton Pass as he goes into Electabuzz, and I can go into Ludicolo. The perfect counter to this, pretty much. Actually, Piloswine would probably be better. No, I take that back because he has Focus Blast. He really cannot hit Ludicolo very hard at all. I'm just going to go for the Leech Seed, or I could go for the sub, actually. No, Leech Seed it is, because, yeah, I can keep myself and him on our toes. See what he wants to do. Maybe go into Leech Seed, maybe go into Kangaskhan. I'm not sure. And yeah, the timer's already on. So yeah, maybe we can start going a little faster. I'm not sure if it's my internet connection or what that's causing it to go slow. But he does go into Grumpig, so I'm pretty sure Grumpig has a base 80 speed. No, I am sure of that. Almost 80 speed, and Ludicolo is 70 for sure. So he's going to be able to outspeed me here. I think I'm just going to go into Musharna, Baton Pass, and then go into Monferno so that I can get that Banded U-turn off, and I know that will do a ton of damage, ton of damage, and if not, do a ton of damage to just about anything else besides Piloswine. And yeah, so Grumpig is a great counter to Monferno and Primeape. Well, not really Primeape, but Monferno when he doesn't have U-turn. But yeah, I guess he is, so whatever. I'm gonna just not even Heal Bell and just hope that I don't get Parahacks and just go for the Baton Pass and hope it doesn't bite me in the butt later in the game. I don't think I necessarily need Musharna. I mean, unless he takes out my Ludicolo somehow and he has Electabuzz, which is possibly Scarfed. That would be very, very bad. I could see that biting me in the butt later. But if it is Scarfed, then I know Mach Punch will do a lot. So, yeah. And maybe he's Modest Scarfed, which I'm pretty positive Primeape would outspeed that. but I would think that if he is Scarf, then he's timid, and he goes into Kangaskhan, so that's kind of a good play actually, but not completely. Kind of weird because I could have gone for the Psychic, but I just get a little more leftovers on my Ludicolo and then go back into my Musharna, which you can probably predict and go for the return. And it's kind of risky because I don't think a return would take out Ludicolo from there. So yeah, but he still does go out with it, and I'm gonna go for the Moonlight. Hope I don't get paralyzed. Ugh. And of course I do. Of course. Whatever. It doesn't even matter. Oh, but it does matter because he can take out. Okay, whatever. I'm gonna have to play my cards right after this. So yeah, it makes the game a bit more interesting. Don't get the stall up in here. You can't really switch out because then I'll have one more good hit left in him. I know he has Sucker Punch. I know he'll do a lot with return. So what I'm gonna do is go into Monferno Mach Punch, and yeah. That'll be that, and he might switch, but he might not switch, because a lot of Monfernos do carry priority, and it wouldn't do a lot to Grumpig, and that would suck if you paralyze my Ludicolo or my Primeape, but I wouldn't even switch Primeape into Grumpig. And yeah, so I do take out the Kangaskhan, so that's one big threat out of the way. And if I can get Ludicolo behind a sub, that can probably be GG pretty much. I could probably fodder Primeape right here, right? I don't know what item his Electabuzz is. Have I hit that with anything yet? No, I just leech seeded it, and I think that's it. I don't even know. Wow, this has been kind of long. I definitely need Monferno. I think I am just going to fodder Primeape. Yeah, because even if he does U-turn it, or Thunder Wave it, or he just goes straight for the Psychic, so I could have gone into Ludicolo there. Oh, freaking well. Let's go into Monferno now. Confuse the crap out of him. And I'm not sure, but if U-turn doesn't take him out, if it doesn't, then it will do a ton of damage, but I'm 50% sure it'll take him out because I know it does a lot of damage. It either did like 60 or 70% last time I battled a Grumpig, and yes, it does take it out, so very, very, very good. And now I pretty much win because he can't take on Ludicolo very well unless his Piloswine can live a hit and has Icicle Spear. Then I don't see it. You know what I'm saying? Let's just go for that Scald, maybe get the burn, and then that's definitely GG. So he's going to go for the Earthquake. So yeah, this is showing me that it is indeed going to be G freaking G. And go for the Giga Drain just to get that much more HP back and be above half. So Ludicolo is a deadly special wall with a great typing. Its weaknesses being only Bug and Flying, which are not very common. Flying is a bit more common, but I don't even have anything for Flying on this team. Like, Electros doesn't even count, so I would think a good wall to go with Ludicolo would be not Matang, but any, like, Steel, any, like, Mawile, or even Regirock, something like that. Cause yeah, those would be really good. Not Matang would be good too, but whatever. Okay, let's go for no. Let's just seed him. I want to win with Monferno. So yeah. Oh crap! But I'm not gonna be able to. Cause he's not even gonna be able to take me out. Alright, I'm just gonna keep going for the lead seed. I don't want this to be over 15 minutes, so I'm just gonna end it. I clearly won this. I know Monferno can take him out from like yeah, any forfeits anyways. So yeah, I think this battle was pretty fun. It was definitely more fun than using that random Pokes team, but definitely suggest Pokemon, okay? And yeah, I'll see you guys later.